Hello and welcome everyone. It is the Fake Sports League and we are on to the postseason. We are in the playoffs. Yesterday we saw the Sharks take on the Dragons. If you're not caught up yet, make sure you check out the Season 4 playlist. This is the second playoff game to finish out this first round of the playoffs. 12 teams entered and we are down to 5. Today, the Red Pandas are on the road to face the Knights at home. The winner of this game will progress to the semifinals. We will have 4 teams left, and the winner of those semifinal games will compete the championship. Now that everyone who isn't caught up yet is back watching that first playoff video, let's take a look at our bracket here. The Dragons defeat the Sharks at home by 1 point, and will play the Comets next. Today it's the 3-seed Knights taking on the 6-seed Red Pandas, the winner with an opportunity to play the Tide in the semifinal round. Being the higher seed, the Knights claim home field advantage. Again, that will be a slight statistical advantage to the home team. Tide claim home team in the next round, but the championship game will be on a neutral site. It's tough looking at how these teams compare against each other. Both have a pretty well-balanced roster. The Knights, with first-team All-Star Quinn McHugh paired with Benny Bronk, is very tough to get past. Expect the Knights to control the middle of the field early and often. They are likely going to try to attack that center field with their best player Quinn McHugh, and look to Benny Bronk to try to limit the explosiveness of Joey Spencer again across the middle. The Red Pandas also pretty balanced. Todd Ross, the rookie, holding it down on defense, but it will be the offense that draws the most eyes. Joey Spencer and Clayton Harrington, the rookies, have been an electric duo all season. Luckily, we do have some footage of this matchup that we can dive into and look in. Back in week 3, these two teams played. Now, that was pretty early on in the season. Both these teams have adapted and changed, but even though the Knights are your 3 seed and the Red Pandas are your last 6 seed here, barely making it into the playoffs, these teams went through 2 overtime periods when they played each other in the regular season. It was a 7-point performance from Joey Spencer in that one. But like I said earlier, the Knights have a balanced approach, and the Knights did win that game by 2 points after 2 overtimes. But they, again, as you can see, widely little with a whole period of regulation, including 2 overtimes, 0 points on the board. That roster has changed Isaac Forrester into the situation now. Could things be different? We will have to see. A little bit controversial how the Red Pandas land in this situation. They went up against their in-conference rival, the Comets, at the end of the regular season. The Comets at this point had not only clinched the playoffs, but they had clinched that first round bye. They had no reason to compete in that match. They sat all their starters to keep them healthy for the postseason, and that allowed the Red Pandas to jump the flame and take that 6th seed after a resounding victory over the Comets' backups. Now they're here on the road, and a lot of people questioning the validity of the squad. We will find out. I'm excited to announce for you these 2 talented playoff squads, starting with the Knights. On offense, Quinn McHugh, Floyd Fuller, Elijah Ford, Benny Bronk, Leonard Pape, and Jared Hardy. And for the Red Pandas now, and starting us off is Joey Spencer, Isaac Forrester, Clayton Harrington, Todd Ross, Cornelius Gross, and Cleveland Falk. 1 minute on the clock for playoff regulation, starting now with Quinn McHugh, a quick strike for the Knights, and Isaac Forrester to respond. We talked about the Knights controlling the center of the field, and they like to do that quickly. Early and often, Quinn McHugh strikes again, 2-2 now. Joey Spencer winning that matchup over Benny Bronk here, and this is exactly the spark the Red Pandas needed, and the Red Pandas now take the lead. Isaac Forrester with a score, and this nice defense starting to cave in. It all starts in the center of the pitch. Benny Bronk allowing 3 points with no turnovers, but Quinn McHugh keeps the fire going on offense. 4 points make it 5 points now for Quinn McHugh, 6-6, under 30 seconds to play in this playoff matchup, and Todd Ross is just an absolute mismatch here as he can't handle the back-to-back All-Star Quinn McHugh, but Joey Spencer proving just as valuable over the former Defensive Player of the Year Benny Bronk, and that is a matchup we did not expect the Red Pandas to win. 7-8 the score stands as we get into our final seconds here. 7-9 now. The Red Pandas pull away, and standing on business is Joey Spencer, the rookie, over world-class Benny Bronk. 7-10, the Red Pandas have dominated their matchup here, and the 6th seed has stunned the world. On the road, 6 points for Joey Spencer here, all about controlling the center. We talk a lot about controlling the center. forcing the ball out to the wings. The Knights have put a world-class athlete in Benny Bronk right in the middle to try to slow down the game flow from the Red Pandas. But what we were not expecting was rookie Joey Spencer to be able to step up and handle that matchup one-on-one, and that just completely dismantled this Knights game plan, and they had no room to adjust. Quinn McHugh doing everything he could to take advantage of his matchup. 5 points for Quinn McHugh today, but just not enough from Floyd Fuller and Elijah Ford to match that explosive power of the Quinn McHugh offense. Isaac Forrester, a great addition in this postseason. 4 points for him, and the Red Pandas just keeping the ball on that top side of the screen, making a great advantage over the middle. 3 turnovers from Cornelius Gross, and 10 points on the board from the team does it. Your Red Pandas, the expansion team, moves on to the semifinals. They will take on the Tide, and once again they will be on the road. What a performance from this Red Pandas squad. Admittedly a little shaky on defense, but a 10-point performance is all the firepower that you need on offense. If they can keep up that offensive momentum, they could be an unstoppable force in their Cinderella story continuing on into the playoffs. What a showing for this expansion team. Don't count the Red Pandas out just yet. Don't go anywhere. We got playoff content daily, and the next matchup is the Dragons in the comments right here tomorrow. Make sure you check out the FSL Discord if you haven't already, and let us know what you think of the page in the comments below. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been an official broadcast of the FSL.